An all-female barbershop quartet is something rarely heard here in Kona, something so unique that we just had to share it with you.
Oh, won't you come right in and join our show, and to your neighbor, won't you say hello, turn off your day's misfortunes, for a while turn on a great big smile, relax, enjoy a little harmony, a lot of fun, just let your worries go, for it's a good time barbershop and variety. Oh, what a show! Good time barbershop show.
Together they're known as the Barbells, four women who got together 4 years ago simply for the love of this intricate art form known as barbershop singing.
Barbershop, ragtime, jazz time, barbershop, panoramic, it's dynamic, barbershop, and variety. Oh, what a show!
Barbershop singing isn't easy, but it's exciting music because it's just so rich, you know, and it's an American art form, you know. It's really unique.
As music director, Beatrice takes on the job of sorting out everyone's parts because the musical structure of barbershop harmony can get very complicated. Interweaving all four parts so closely related is not the same as other types of harmony.
The baritone is which I sing is the basic harmony. The bass is low, and the tenor is the high. Then you have the melody, and then the baritone's the harmony. It's off from the melody. I sing off key. Very well.
In barbershop harmony, the lead, which sings the melody, is in the middle of the chord, and then the tenor is on top of that, and then the baritone, and then the bass, which is quite different from a church choir, which has the melody and the soprano on the top part of the chord. So that's what makes the difference.
It's just another way of expressing oneself musically. Barbershop style is different than other kinds of music, so it sort of expands your repertoire and your ability to sing. And without music, don't feel complete, and this is just one way of increasing my musical participation in the community.
If you're holding music and you're singing the notes that are there, then you're not listening to the other parts, and the object is to blend. And to the thing about barbershop is that when you sing it right, you can hear what they call an overtone, which is another note up above. And so every once in a while you'll come to a chord that's long, and you hold it enough that you can hear this other note up there, and it makes the goosebumps, everybody says. You know, it makes the hair stand up on your arm, and you really get hooked on it. It's quite different from any other kind of music.
I got my reservations, spent each dime I could afford, just like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. 7, I'll be waiting up for heaven. Takes me back. I never thought my heart would be so yearning. Why did I decide to roam? I'm gonna meadow journey.
It takes a long time to feel it, to really feel the harmonies. The thing about music, it can be very dissonant, and like, especially the two inner parts will just clash like crazy, and then all of a sudden it'll resolve, and it always resolves, But it's just getting through that part where it's real, you're kind of like, help me, am I on the right part, or or you'll know when someone is not on their note. It's like, how come you're singing my note, It's, so that's the hard part about it.
It's amazing to me how 4 people can make that much music. It sounds a lot fuller than just 4 people to me.
And it's fun. I mean, it's not something that we have to do. We do it because we really like it.
I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, Yankee Doodle do or die.
Just one listen will tell you that they work very hard at perfecting their craft, putting in hours of concentrated rehearsal time in each song. But in the end, all that hard work pays off, and it's obvious that the ladies thoroughly enjoy what they do.
Yankee Doodle joy. Oh, Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am a Yankee Doodle boy. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, and forever in peace may you wait. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum. You're the emblem of the land I love, the home of the free and the brave. Every heart beats true under red, white, and blue, where there's never a boast or brag. Should old acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old Yankee Doodle went to London singing all the way. Keep your eye on that grand old flag.
In the near future, we hope to bring back the Barbells here on Channel 6 for some Christmas music. But in the meantime, if you'd like to hear them in concert, they'll be performing on the 5th of December down at Hulihe Palace at 5 o'clock, 7:30 p.m. that same evening down at the Kehoe Beach Hotel for the Kona JC's Christmas concert. And on the 11th of December, 7:30 p.m., they'll be at the Little Gallery up in Holualo. Go check it out. Some great music from the Barbells. Bob, I understand you have a very sophisticated, intricate irrigation system here on the farm. Tell us about it.
Yes, it is. It's quite complex. It consists of a sump, which receives all of the return water from the tables. Then it goes through the complex part of the system, which is electronic controls that are designed and built in England specifically for this installation. They control the acidity of the water by controlling the pH, and it adds acid as it needs to the system, and it also controls the conductivity value of the system, which in effect shows you the residual salts or the nutrient value in the system. It maintains it precisely, and it's extremely important to how well the lettuces grow, how they taste, and how much color they have.
Ever thought you'd get into any kind of farming, let alone hydroponic farming?
No, up to 2 years ago, well, we didn't think that we would actively farm, but we came over permanently, and we've enjoyed it very much. It's very rewarding.
Well, thank you very much. Nice talking to you, Bob. Okay, now we're going to take you back to our show. It's Up to Kohala.